versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
On the ground for the rookie from Auburn. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught by Sims. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Operating from the gun, Barnett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, headed to an okay game.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Wide open receiver complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Barnett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, go!
Back to throw again. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. 60
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Once again, it's Genty. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Baltimore defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Penix. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And not much. Maybe a yard down at the 23.
They suspected it was a power play, the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And looking to throw, Penix. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Penix. And that will be incomplete.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
On for the field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Look at this Baltimore defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Barnett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Johnson to return it. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw Penix. He'll get this out to Ginty. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It's
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go here in Baltimore. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. This one down the field for Fryermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Kirsten Darrisaw, a first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand.
Hold the ready. Here we go. 79, 70, go.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and long.
19,
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but fourth and long coming up.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
His kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jensen. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Penix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Sims to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 39. Here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going up top. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And now he loses the football. And whoa, nearly 2 fumbles lost on the same play. But fortunately, the defense able to get back on the football, and they're going to take over possession after all. And the lefty panics on 1st down. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
Here we go. Crack always.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Okay,
3rd and 6. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Incomplete on third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Genty. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Middle they go, and they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return is Johnson. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, Penix. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 6th touchdown season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Inside the team, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. He's got his man, Jefferson. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. start on the ground with Gentry. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. We'll get it to Bowers on the screen.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
On second down, here's Penix. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's taken down up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here's, he's got a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To throw is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Okay, break. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. Check. Check.
They'll look to throw. The ball comes out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And the Ravens going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5. It's a fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, They force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
You're going to go play action with Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
One is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's one when he goes back and looks at the film, Mike, he's going to want that throw back. But remember, outside of the pocket, on the run, you're trying to make something happen downfield. The accuracy of these throws can be a little bit tricky compared to when you have your feet set. So in this case, he gives his guy a shot, but just overshoots an opportunity downfield.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's hard. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
Let's go.
Now a run on first down. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his big tight end. Fire move. Touchdown, Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Stops it now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Penix taken in left side by Thornton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Penix. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Penix. Over Ottoman and flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Sims now to return it. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
No give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having. Going to lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore. Now a handoff, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
A run now on 2nd down. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section. Must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 19.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 license, 60 license. 79 Bronco.
Bowers the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back.
Get it? Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pash. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on. Like, they call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Penix. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And, they smash him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Backs doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. Let's go.
Once again, it's Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball. And quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
That ties the game 24-24.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Johnson now to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st down. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, dash. They'll drop to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. It's a big play when they needed it the most. an even 30 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He'll run. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. And now we're going to time out by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
In motion, dash. Has caught right side by Thornton. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Genty.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Johnson, a chance to run on the jet sweep. And he's in! Touchdown, Vegas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Moving outside the pocket. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by
this level, playing and giving the ball away.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.